The ancient remedy my grandmother swore by a mixture of coconut oil infused with curry leaves and amla powder actually has scientific merit. Studies in the International Journal of Trichology have found that these ingredients contain compounds that may support melanocyte function and catalase production. My personal journey with premature graying began in my early 30s. Despite being told it was purely genetic and irreversible, I wasn't ready to accept this explanation. The sudden acceleration of gray strands coincided with an intensely stressful period in my life. Surely, this wasn't mere coincidence. Determined to understand what was happening, I began researching the biochemistry of hair pigmentation, consulting with specialists, and experimenting with nutritional approaches. What I discovered challenged everything I'd been told about gray hair being permanent and irreversible. After 6 months of targeted nutritional intervention, something remarkable happened. New hair growth was coming in with visible pigmentation. Not every strand, but enough to notice a significant difference. My hairdresser was genuinely surprised during my next appointment, asking what products I'd been using. The truth was, I hadn't applied anything externally. The changes were happening from within. According to research published in the International Journal of Trichology, gray hair isn't simply an unavoidable aspect of aging. It's the result of specific cellular processes going awry. Each hair follicle contains melanocytes, specialized cells that produce melanin, the pigment giving hair its color. When these cells stop functioning optimally or die off, hair grows in without pigment, appearing gray or white. A groundbreaking 2021 study in the Journal of Investigative Dermatology found that in some cases, this process may be reversible. Researchers documented cases of repigmentation occurring naturally in participants, challenging the long-held belief that gray hair is always permanent. Even more interesting, they found correlations between stress reduction and repigmentation, suggesting psychological factors influence hair color more directly than previously understood. Here's what the latest science tells us about factors contributing to premature graying. First, nutritional deficiencies play a crucial role. Research from the British Journal of Dermatology found that deficiencies in key nutrients, particularly vitamin B12, vitamin D, iron, and copper, strongly correlate with early onset gray hair. These nutrients support melanin production and protect melanocytes from oxidative damage. According to researchers at the Mayo Clinic, correcting these deficiencies can potentially slow or even partially reverse the graying process in some individuals. Second, oxidative stress accelerates melanocyte damage. A study published in the Journal of Clinical and Diagnostic Research found significantly lower antioxidant levels and higher oxidative stress markers in people with premature graying. Researchers from the University of California suggest that boosting internal antioxidant capacity may help preserve melanocyte function. Third, chronic inflammation can disrupt melanin production. According to research in the Journal of Photochemistry and Photobiology, inflammatory processes can directly damage melanocytes and interfere with pigment production. Anti-inflammatory nutrients may help mitigate this damage. Fourth, certain enzymes are essential for melanin synthesis, particularly catalase. A study in the Journal of Dermatological Science found reduced catalase activity in gray hair follicles. Supporting catalase production through specific nutrients may help restore some pigmentation capacity. Based on this research, here's a practical approach to potentially restore some natural color. address nutritional deficiencies through diet and targeted supplementation. Foods rich in B vitamins include eggs, dairy, fish, meat, leafy greens, and legumes. Vitamin D comes primarily from sunlight exposure and fatty fish. Iron sources include red meat, spinach, and lentils. Copper can be found in nuts, seeds, and shellfish. A comprehensive blood panel can identify specific deficiencies, allowing for targeted correction. According to recommendations from the National Institutes of Health, addressing these deficiencies often improves overall health beyond just hair pigmentation. Boost antioxidant intake through colorful fruits and vegetables. Research from the Journal of Medicinal Food highlights catalase, boosting foods like garlic, onions, and cruciferous vegetables. Antioxidant-rich options include berries, dark chocolate,